Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, Friday, June 12th, 2015. Traders, good to be with you on a Friday, coming to you live from Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is baking out there. Traders, it is the end of our trading week, but we have a full day of trading ahead. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come visit us at FXClearing.com. Traders, got a little bit to talk about today, not too much. It is a Friday. We've got a week day-to-day today, and we'll get to that in just a moment. If you would, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilda. I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, don't forget this is Friday, so we have the Friday wrap-up. So sometime after the New York close, we will review between about 10 and 15 daily charts and see what kind of price action we might have for the week ahead. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008 I retired from a wonderful 27-year career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate my 27-year career. Well, it's 2015. I'm still here and I'm still trading Forex. I don't know. I must have had something in the back of my mind saying, you know what? I might stay, so let me bring my laptops with me. And I just kept on trading. So I do trade every single trading day. I trade the Forex markets. I listen to fundamentals. I'm looking at technicals. I put them together and I try to come up with opportunities and probabilities that are on my side to make successful trades. And yes, traders, I do lose trades. I do not win every trade. If somebody tells you that, please run the other way and don't even listen to them. Because whatever they're telling you, I don't think it's true. All right, let's get to the legal stuff, and this is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most of all, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at news and commentary. This is what happened at the end of the New York close. The US 30 was up 0.22%. The S&P 500 was up 0.17%. The NASDAQ was up 0.11%. And the Russell 2000 was up also 0.11%. Let's head on over to the Eurozone. Take a look at the DAX. The DAX closed up at 0.60%. Wow, that's surprising. During the London session yesterday, the DAX was negative. Well, I stopped trading about an hour after, 2 hours after the London lunch, and the DAX was down, so it must have rebounded later in the day. The FTSE 100 is up 0.24%, and the CAC 40 is up 0.74%, with the Euro stocks in the green at 0.72%. Traders, let's come on over to Asia, and always remember that when we talk about Asia, these countries are currently trading as I am in Thailand. Currently, the Nikkei 225 is up 0.10%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is negative 0.27%. The Shanghai is up 0.73%. And the Hang Seng is up 0.68%, with the Kospi in the green at 0.62%. Let's talk about what's on our economic calendar today. Well, very easy, not much. All we have is in the New York session, we have PPI coming out in the New York session. There is no high impact data at all today through our trading day. We had some New Zealand data much earlier in the Asia session, basically at the open of the Asia session, and it didn't impact the markets at all. So that is what is going on as far as indices and our calendar. Like I said, it's pretty weak today. Commentary is, it's a Friday, and I totally do enjoy trading on a Friday. I'm a little concerned that there's no data and it's a Friday. I like Fridays with some data because we have people going to be taking profits. You get position squaring by the big hedge fund guys and the big money banks and all that. They're going to be squaring off their positions for the day, and they're going to cut their day short. So, you have to keep that all in mind as you go into trades. If you're going to trade at key times of the market, like the London Open, the New York Open. I would think those would be the best times. And of course, about an hour and a half before the New York close is always a great time. Really don't know how London lunch is going to do today, even though I have to tell you, For the last 2 days, I made a trade in each of that time area of the London lunch, and my trades were successful. So pretty glad about that. I only took 2 trades yesterday, and yes, they were successful. Thank you. I probably just jinxed myself for today, but that's all right. So why don't we take a look at some 60-minute Forex charts? And as usual, we are going to start with the euro dollar. All right, so this pair has been bullish for a while. Well, you have to trade what's in front of us, and my friends, I'm looking for the fib to the 50% at 12.79, and we're just going to take it down at 12.06. It's a 60 plus pip trade. If it works, if you take a look left to the chart, it is absolutely ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Even with the pullback, it's ugly. You're going to get a fight no matter where you head. If this doesn't pull back and just continues down, now you got the 1200 psychological level, you got the 200 EMA. This is not going to be an easy pair to trade. If you look at yesterday and all these wicks and all these indecision candles, yeah, I traded 2 trades off with the euro yesterday. One trade I was in like 10 minutes and done. The other trade was like over 2.5 hours. So really hard to trade when you have junk left to the chart. Please always remember to look left of the chart. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. On the Aussie, I'm bearish. I continue to stay bearish, and it's only because of my bias from the daily chart. Now, if you take a look left of the chart for the last 2 days, it's been pretty ugly. It's had some down moves, but, you've had some big wicks, which, remember, this is 60-minute charts, and these are a lot of pips. Some of these candles are, 40 pip, 50 pip candles, so they're going to wipe out your stop. So today, really simple trade plan. I know it's only a 2-touch trend line. Let's get a trade in either above the 200 like now and take it to the trend line and see what happens and see if you can get through it. If not, you're going to be in profit and just get out. Or you need to wait till we get below the 7,700 mark. 76.90, that'd be great, and we'll just take it down from there. You can see at 76.50, you're going to have some trouble. Look left of the chart. That's a support area. That's the end of the trend line. So just be careful with that. But I remain bearish. But again, it's a Friday, and we got people taking profits. So it's going to be one of those days you're going to have to be very alert today. And here we are with the Euro Aussie. This pair is just one of these pairs that we just have to trade what's in front of us. It's bearish. And it was bearish yesterday. It was bearish the day before. And before that, it was bearish to bullish. So I'm trading what's in front of us. And I just want a 38.2 pullback at 45.43. And we'll just take it down to 44.60 area and get out. I'd like to see this give me a bullish candle now so I don't have to fight this 200 exponential moving average. That is pretty significant support. If you look at yesterday's price action, a lot of candles bounced off that 200 and couldn't break through it. So to be honest with you, I wouldn't trade this pair today. As I say that, I probably end up in a trade, but I don't like that taking this trade above the 200. There's just too much stuff left of the chart that from yesterday is telling me price is reacting to that level. So please keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the euro yen. The euro yen does remain bullish on the daily chart. We're at support again, like we were yesterday, and it went up. You can see where that big spike is. No, it didn't actually touch the 200, but that's close enough for me. Decided to go up after Asia, went up, then came all the way back down, spiked the 200 exponential moving average. All, 1, 2, touched it the third time, fourth time, and then New York just went sideways. Here we are in Asia. We already have an indecision candle and then a decision candle. So I'm expecting this to keep its bullish motion, and I want this to clear this trend line. The daily chart doesn't say that this is in a change of trend yet. Now, that was the big word, yet. But we're going to keep an eye on it. But this just looks like a good bounce level. Like all these people take profits from these sell trades. What does that mean? that means they have to buy, right? To get out of their trades, which means that will move price to the upside. So I think there's a couple of reasons why I'm bullish on the euro yen. And I don't know why I have the euro dollar in here twice, but I do. So looks like I made a mistake. So we talked about that already. Let's keep moving. This is the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar is bearish, has been bearish for a long time. I don't like that big gap in this chart. There's no reason for that. The only reason I'm not calling the broker is because it's on a demo account. And if you have this kind of a gap on a live account, you need to be calling your broker and getting that straightened out, because that is just unacceptable. There's no reason to have that gap on that chart. However, we're bearish, so we want to break the very simple trade today. We just want this to break the trend line 0.6995, and let's just sell it. I just want to sell this. I don't want to buy this. Even if it goes up, I'm not buying this. I just want to sell it, right? Because if you buy it, you're going to buy into some resistance, but not really that bad. It's like 70, maybe 40. You're going to end up with some resistance there. It's not, doesn't look really good to buy. I just want to sell this. I want to stay with the trend and sell this. So hopefully this is just a move up, end of New York, and then continue its trend to the downside. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this Friday, June 12th, 2015. Traders, again, please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day. Be careful. Keep your economic calendar out. Keep your eyes alert. And grab those profits. Traders, until next time, have a great trading day. And always remember to trade smart and not hard. Take care, traders.